Welcome to your astrological natal chart report. This is the Peace Dealer, and I hope you gain the utmost of quality from this report. Thank you very much for your patience. And I see right off the bat, you were born in 1992, which is a very pivotal year and actually super freaky because the chart that I literally just did right now before you was also someone born 92, and now I can't think of a coincidence. But that's actually really crazy because she was also a Cancer too. Holy shit. In fact, she was born, I think, she was born like a couple weeks after you, which is wow, what are the odds? So, I'm so sorry, I literally just finished this reading, and you both have North Node, 0 degrees cap. So, yeah, just to kind of illustrate, like this, it's not even just 92. It's specifically June of 92 is a huge deal because this is the short period right before the North Node fully begins its Sagittarius transit. Something that y'all are literally going through the opposite of right now. You have completed since 10 years prior your destiny mission. And the next 10 years is to prepare you for the next return. But yeah, y'all are some BAMs, some badass motherfuckers. Especially you, because your sun is so close to this 0 degree South Node Cancer. You're technically the co-captain of this destiny. Captains, of course, will be the caps. Oh, pun intended. But this is pretty amazing because the proximity of your spirit here grants you the full talent of psychic ability, which I'm definitely going to take some time to express and explain in this reading because Cancer is so misunderstood. And you having Uranus and Neptune in the 12th opposite your sun is literally predisposed to have people like completely misunderstand you at will. So the trick with this is the more you try and prove yourself, and this isn't like general advice, it's specific to you. The more you try and prove yourself, the more people misunderstand you. The more you let people misunderstand you, the more your own natural energy kind of speaks for itself. It's just, you already know that. You're highly intelligent, you're Aqua Rising. But the thing here is, and you also have an alien construct, which I'm going to include when I send this to you. Hold on. The reason why this is also very important is you know all this already. It's just that opposition being a Cancer. Cancer is one of those zodiac signs that has to deal with the natural gaslighting of individuals. Cancer does this too. This is why you're aware of it. You guys are masters of this. But like, you're aware of the gaslighting influence where like, you know what people really mean to say as they hide behind rhetoric and their words. And so you're kind of caught in the middle. But it doesn't fool you, like you see it clearly. So don't get so caught up in that. You're learning now more than ever. Oh my God, your chart is lit. Your chart is so lit because 2021, you're about to kick down the fucking door and you're about to be like, Queen Ashley's here, bitches. And it's just about to be, oh my gosh, yo, you're not even going to be recognizable 2023. And this isn't funny because it's life or death. Like, your Saturn return generation is the only life or death Saturn return. The Saturn and Cap one was because it was more direct, but yours is like you guys are gonna break free from the struggle of the older generation, and you're gonna be middle fingers out. And so we have to also remember you're Aqua rising, so you not only have royal presence, but Titan King Saturn demands that respect, and Pluto in your 10th does not play that. Like you're Cancer sun, so you can be nice to people. But these outer planets will be like spirit guides behind you, like, how dare you to disrespect Queen Ashley? You gonna get in a car accident, what's up? And so be very mindful of that. If you have any weird occurrences between arguments you have with people disrespecting you and then weird shit happens to them. Anyway, yeah, so once again, like this royal Aqua rising title actually grants you queen status. So you're actually Queen Ashley. I swear to God, like once Saturn and Jupiter, and eventually Pluto, but Saturn and Jupiter bust down the door here, 2021, you're literally just gonna be like, I'm here, bitches. It's Queen Ashley. Y'all thought you could play me, but it's a new reign. It's a new queen in this bitch. It's a new queen in this bitch. Okay. It's actually quite ironic because I don't even think you're vulgar like that. Oh, you got Mercury and Leo. You can hang. You're gonna be like, yeah. Oh, you thought, because you have Chiron in the 7th. So, like, people didn't even know you were just slowly but surely building your empire. You let them, you didn't play victim, but you gave people the impression that you have this very vulnerable heart, which you do. And you gave people the impression that, you know, you're not that strong until boom! Boom! Son, I was strong the whole time. I was holding back. And this is actually literally, you have no other choice but to hold back because the first 30 years of your life, you have to wait for Saturn to come around before you can, express it. So really keep this in mind because that Leo Chiron is, you see this exuberance that I just expressed, this heartfelt passion, and then the opposition with Saturn are literal losers who think they're cool and still are mentally in high school and will act like, oh, you're lame. You're too eager, you're too passionate. And now the actual Aquarius energy is genius. So it's not the Aquarius Saturn energy, it's just a distortion of it with the square of Pluto. So like you're one of those people who polarize a lot of these weird energies from others. Because in this world, a lot of people have their own opinions that they feel entitled to express. And so you more than other people just attract unsolicited actions and opinions because you have yet to establish your personal authority. This is because you are in a position that can understand the human archetype in so many different ways with grounded values that it's taken this long for you to really make a final decision of what to make in your world. This is why now that all this is transiting your 12th, a part of you is like, wow, in hindsight, I was right the whole time. A lot of stuff that people thought, because Uranus and Neptune in the 12th is very incredibly misunderstanding. Especially as a Cancer, your body is physiologically picking up on phenomena before you're even aware of it. And you're not going to be aware because it's in your hidden house. And so this can bring paranoia. This is channeling directly from higher frequency beings. This is abductions, all right, happening at such light speeds to you. It felt like 2 minutes when 2 years might have passed, or vice versa. And this is stuff that you can't explain without sounding like science fiction. And so there's certain spiritual beliefs that you've always had that have influenced your unique behavior on life and that have also constituted the whack-ass, weak, shadeful presence of just people who can't control themselves, and so they project their insecurities on you. Thankfully, you're very strong, so it bounces off you like Teflon. This allows you to basically almost be bait in order to expose this hidden nature of people's characters, and as such be able to really be aware of the emotional nature of people's behaviors with advanced quality as an Aqua rising, because you know yourself. This is what is going to lend to the supernaturally unconventional dynamics that now that Pluto has awakened this since 2008, and more recently 2018, and Saturn has gone over here and manifested, and Jupiter has evolved, you're like, holy shit, I was right the whole time. I knew it that's how you should be feeling right now. Holy shit, I was right the whole time. All your private emotions you have, this Capricorn energy is trining down to Taurus, and so this is filling you with more strength than ever. It's going to fill you with more confidence than ever. Because not only is Chiron trining the second house aspect of your 7th house Leo Chiron, second house to your Cancer Sun, which is all about self-esteem, applied towards relationships with others to facilitate greater boldness, while Chiron is transiting your 3rd in Aries to give you masculine power to express your ideas because they're based on knowledge and not just conjecture that everyone seems to just feel is fact nowadays. This is what is allowing you to not only build this confidence, but also awaken and unlock the final level of your superpowers that was hidden from you because of this unconscious gunk programming and just hidden energy that's all coming out into the surface. And this is very important because anything you're unconscious of is going to manifest through outside people, in this case, the collective. And this is actually so badass because the world around you and your awareness of events in the world is directly correlated to how you feel inside. And that's really just a testament to the supernatural nature of your ability because, like, based on how you can literally feel what's going to happen on the news before it happens on the news. But see, and this is the difference between growing up your whole life versus now. There's a reason why you're going to kick in the door like, Queen Ashley is here, bitches. Because, like, you're going to be coming into it, and this is also what everyone 91 and 92, 93 are coming into. Your whole life you may have felt, holy shit, like, how do I just know what's going to happen before it happens? Like, you'll feel something, and then boom, you see something on the news, or I want you to think about how you're feeling. And awareness of this psychic vibration is your Sun in Cancer, and then boom, 12th house Capricorn is the collective system structure mirroring what you feel in actions that happen, that mirror what you feel. And so maybe a part of you has felt, wow, like maybe I'm just super psychic, like I feel it before it happens. And now you're coming to the realization you directly trigger this. Because you have to remember, even though in your material flesh suit that actually has cosmic physiology. So the Aqua Rising has an extraordinary physiology that's not really human. You have a celestial physiology. And you're going to awake, Queen Ashley's going to awaken it, okay? But, and I'm not even joking, like Saturn wants that accolade. But once again, like, not only are you feeling that, right, you're aware of your own presence with your awareness and ability to process, but you're a part of a greater whole. And so there are facets of your own psychic power that, aligned with how you feel, triggers and affects the rest of the world. Trust me, this is why it's so hard to understand when you tell people, oh my gosh, I got really, really, really mad and the tsunami happened in Haiti or a tsunami happened in Korea. And people look at you weird like, bitch, do you think you did that? And this is where 2021, Queen Ashley is going to be like, bitch, yes I did. And if you don't want anything to happen to you, you're going to give me respect. Okay, I'm so sorry. The reason why I'm being very aggressive and just saying bitch this, bitch that, is that's the energy. Okay, that's the Pluto square set. It's very tense, it's very intense, and it's very uncomfortable. You're not going to feel uncomfortable, you're going to feel on fire. But I'm just letting you know, like, there's a clap back here, okay? And like, you know, the people may have looked, and I think you might have expressed this openly as a child, but people might have really, if you were to express what you really believe, because for you, it's not, it's not a question, Okay, like you intimately understand this. It's not so that the analytical ability for people to correlate what you do in your local space versus the reaction that happens in the world. You need Virgo, the social sign, to connect that individual awareness in Cancer to the collective of Capricorn. And you have that. So this is what allows you to be grounded in your individual experience through your five senses with this fourth house Taurus sun, moon, which indicates one of the strongest master souls. Okay, and the reason why Taurus moon is like actually unmatched in its exaltation here is its physical strength. And it guards against juju and spiritual strength. This is where Pluto opposite this can give you some secret hate from people who know your potential, and how down the line your stubborn nature can stop them in their tracks because you're grounded with sincere values. But the ability to draw that presence of self into Virgo allows you amazing analytical ability in the 8th house to discern how other people are involved in the supernatural manifestation of this, hence the trine of Capricorn. So this is what allows you to connect all the dots. But, you know, it doesn't make it any less extraordinary and near impossible to believe. In fact, it's because of the infinite nature of the universe, it's almost irresponsible to believe. Because, you know, there's just not enough rhetoric or literature to kind of teach people the supernatural psychic potential of Cancer woman born in the fucking 90s. Alright, I apologize for crazy. But born in the 90s, okay? And a part of me does apologize because even and it's amazing, like Eddie Griffin is a Cancer and he curses up a storm. But like once again, like Cancer is holiness, Scorpio is purity, and Pisces is divinity. So there's definitely a certain respect that, you know, if you were an Aries, I could curse up a storm. Even though there's Aries that don't curse, which is rare as hell. But like once again, you know, it's definitely very, 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 very interesting. Considering a lot of how this plays out in your relationship with the world. So please be mindful, because the dark side of this is very manipulative and dark level of control that could be very akin to gang stalking. And because it's hidden in the 12th house, it can be trapped there to where people play you out like you're crying wolf, but you know very keenly the behavior you're analyzing. Okay? This is where they got you effed up because you Queen Ashley in this mug. Okay? And like, I don't think people know you're about to kick down the door with a vengeance. Like, there's a lot of pent up frustration that you're going to get. I think I should have started this reading out by letting you know you're going to get the justice you seek. You got 9th house Libra. It's going to come out into the light. You just need to clear this 12th house energy. That's the lesson for all Aqua risings. You need to let the world catch up to you because y'all are ahead of your time. And so until the world catches up to you, there's nothing you can do. And thankfully, you know, the best you can do is just stay ready, which you already do. So like what you already are. So just keep that in mind, because this coming through your 12th house, oh my goodness, Ashley, this now makes perfect sense why you're going to be bridging the destiny lesson from incredible greatness in Capricorn to amazing meaning in Sagittarius. The opposition with Cancer and the character-inducing Capricorn with integrity is what's going to make you psychically receptive to the hating ass vibes from people or respect. It's really nothing to take serious. Oh, by the way, the Saturn instrument alien quality in Aquarius literally allows you to confront the dark side of it. So that's why I really frame this against the you versus the world kind of thing, because it's a huge responsibility that you're going to apply in knowledge, and having Saturn as an instrument of your character makes you very intimidating because you have great strength in the royalty of your personality. In other words, you're not no slouch. You know your stuff. And because you have such a strong soul, it makes you unshaken. This now gives you the vibration of natural sincerity or natural psychic power. Taurus, Moon, Cancers are some of the most powerful high priests or high priestesses, because the emotional nature of Cancer is stabilized by the exaltation of the moon in Taurus, allowing you to be aware of these psychic vibrations physiologically through your five senses. This is even greater because you have this grand Earth trine that eases the hating-ass Pluto opposition to your moon, making you sense negativity and jealousy directly. The way this is going to play out is jealousy. And let me tell you why. You have integrity in your character. Saturn's in your rising. We know this because if you don't have integrity in your character, we're going to know. You're going to get publicly shamed for it. That's Pluto. So like you more than other people have to cover you have to cover your actions. And I don't mean hide them, 12 house cap style, but I mean more so you have more incentive to walk in integrity because this sets you for life. Please understand that any mistakes you've made out of integrity before 2021 don't even count. The first Saturn return, you're supposed to make all your mistakes so that through that you come into the integrity calls and judgment calls and you do better. But I know you're about it. So I don't think you made any mistakes, really. I think you're coming in with a vengeance, and Saturn's going to reward you very plenty. That square to Pluto is now what's going to evoke jealousy, because people will swear that you're better than now. What, you think you're better than me? And then that's just because they're insecure. And so because you're not really manipulated, there's just these very weird antics you may have to deal with, especially as an air sign rising with all your earth and water houses. This allows you to deal with material resources in an unconventional way. And this is where that trine with Uranus and Neptune unconsciously guides your body into aiding into your psychic mastery. Because all your Cancer energy now trines Pluto, taking your ability to be aware and act psychically and intensify it to the depths. So you're here to fix the world in purity, to purify it, and this is going to involve exposing deep state, cabal, evil activity. You can sense negativity. You can look at anything and sense if it has integrity and is, pure in intent or not. And with your MC in the 11th, you're going to create collectives of wild passion that change the world. Now, this isn't in the 10th, but it's still MC there, so it's going to count. And it's going to really incorporate the knowledge that you have subsequently, not only addressed, but very powerfully, acquired throughout your time here in this earth. Okay. So, be, once again, very, very mindful as in conclusion, you're the sugar honey iced tea. I just kind of want to emphasize that the next level of your soul exploration is taking your whole life experience and redefining who you are based on fully believing. Uranus and Neptune is you need to fully believe in your superpowers, and no one is supposed to believe it for you. And that's your destiny, because you're going to help people believe in themselves in the craziest way. by the sincere analyzation of their behavior and the sincerity and the character of their behavior, because you can break it down pretty well. You stay blessed as always. Thank you very much for your patience, and until next time.